I handed a flight attendant a napkin that said, "The man next to me is not my father. Please help." She smiled and asked me if I wanted any peanuts. Then she walked away. My heart sank, and I felt Arthur's hand squeezing my thigh under the tray table. "You're not thinking about doing something stupid, are you?" I shook my head, and he smiled and patted me like a dog, saying, "Good girl." But I looked at the flight attendant and wondered if she was going to help me, because in 3 hours we would land, and then I would vanish like the others Arthur told me about. But after a few minutes, the flight attendant came back pushing the drink cart. "Ma'am, we have a medical situation and need to move a few passengers so the crew can access the emergency equipment." Arthur's hand clamped down on my wrist. "She's not moving." The flight attendant kept her eyes on me and said, "Sir, I need to hear from her directly." But Arthur told her, "She's my daughter, and she's not right in the head. You move her and she'll have an episode." And so she bent down to fix something under my seat, and I felt her breath on my ear. "When I squeeze your hand, you run." And then she stood up and smiled at Arthur. "Let me check with my boss." But she reached toward me like she was handing me a pack of peanuts. Then her fingers closed around mine and squeezed hard. I ripped my arm free from Arthur and threw myself into the aisle, but he lunged after me and grabbed my arm. "You stupid girl, you're not going anywhere." And then the flight attendant slammed into him and yelled, "Get your hands off her." But Arthur shoved her into a drink cart and she hit the floor. But she yanked his leg, which sent him crashing into a row of seats. That's when 2 men grabbed him. "Federal air marshals, don't move," Arthur thrashed. "That's my daughter. She's insane and off her medication. Call the police." "We are the police. TSA flagged your name. You're wanted in 3 states." Arthur looked at me desperately, saying, "Tell them you wanted this." But I crouched down so my face was inches from his. "I want you to rot."